Welcome back to Everybody Cooks. Well, if you want to know what's hot for the holidays, check out Dierbergs.com. We still have seats available in many of our holiday cooking classes. But right now it's time to toast the holidays, and we've got you covered.
And speaking of hot for the holidays, toast is really trendy right now.
Yes, it is.
You can find lots of great breads from our bakery at Dierbergs. Whether you use ours or pick something from our friends at Companion, here's an easy way to make toast. Slice the bread about 1/4 inch thick, put it out on a parchment-lined sheet tray, and then just brush it with olive oil, or you can spray it with non-stick olive oil cooking spray. Goes in the oven for about 6 to 8 minutes till it starts to get nice and golden brown and those edges get crispy. Most important thing to remember is to let it cool completely so it crisps up nicely and it can stand up to any topping that you want to throw at it.
So now for the fun part, I'm working on a blank canvas cheese spread. And in the bowl, I already have some whipped cream cheese and some ricotta. Now I'll add a log of goat cheese. These three combined have really a nice creamy texture. They're very spreadable, and they make a really nice neutral flavor combination that go with all kinds of toppings. I'll put some of it into my serving bowl here. And we had just a lot of fun figuring out different toppings to put onto the cheese. And I'm going to show you a couple of the ones that we particularly liked. So first of all, it's our fig and pig, and that's just fun to say. It starts with our Miller 5-grain bread. I'm going to put a little bit of that cheese spread right on the top. Then I have the fig spread that you pick up at the deli at Dierbergs. Put a nice dollop of that on. Then we have some crisp bacon that we'll just sprinkle over the top. That combination of sweet and salty is just really, really fun. Now there's another one that we have that you start with the French baguette. So put a little bit more of the cheese spread on the baguette. We have some prosciutto, and you can just kind of roll that up, and it actually ends up looking almost like a little rosette there. We'll add some dried apricot. This is going to be another nice one. Now for this, I like to just take a little sprig of rosemary and dress up the plate a little bit. So we have several combinations in the magazine, and you could check those out, but just go crazy and try whatever happen to be your favorite flavors. They all go with this cheese spread.
And my favorite flavor is roasted shrimp. I love this.
So let me give you a blank canvas here to start with.
I love this, that everything is just so interactive and you can build what you want. It's really fun, isn't it?
You'll put it out for your guests and let them pick what they like.
I agree. I've got this beautiful roasted shrimp, so I'm going to put a couple of pieces of shrimp right on the plate, some fresh lemon zest, and that goes right over the top of that. And then I finish it off with just a little bit of dill. So it really brings out the flavor of everything and lets that roasted shrimp shine right through.
And she did say roasted shrimp, so in case you happen to be one who boils and doesn't roast,
there's a great way to do it, and I'm going to show you how it's done. It's very simple. You'll start with some jumbo shrimp that you need to leave the tails intact. So an easy way to do that is just to kind of snap the tail right there at that last little joint and then peel it. Shrimp are great and easy to peel. To devein it, nice sharp paring knife goes right along the back of the shrimp. Open that up, and that vein just kind of comes right out. Now there's lots of ways to spice up your shrimp. I'm using olive oil, and then to bring just a little bit of heat, some sriracha. That'll go right in. It gives a beautiful color to the shrimp as it roasts too. Finish it off with some salt and pepper, and then just toss it all together. And then it goes onto a sheet tray that's been lined with foil. Just spread that out evenly. And it goes into the oven for about 6 minutes. And you'll know the shrimp is done when it's opaque and it starts to curl just a little bit. I have some ready. You can see the beautiful color from the sriracha, and I love to serve this as a shrimp cocktail. Pile it onto a really pretty board, or if you want to get a little fancy for a dinner party and make an individual serving, I love a little martini glass. The shrimp can go right into that little martini glass. Now, every shrimp cocktail needs a really nice cocktail sauce. I started with some roasted shallot and garlic. It's easy to mash, goes right into some ranch salad dressing. And then to bring up just a little bit of heat, we are going to add some more of that sriracha right to the top. You'll mix that in really well, folding in those shallot and garlic. And then that goes right on the board with the shrimp cocktail. And I can guarantee you, everybody's going to want this recipe. We'll be right back. We're going to take a break, but when we come back, it's the main event.